Okay, so today, again, we're going to talk about discounts, and we're going to talk about markups. And let me just say something real quick, all right? When you walk into a store and you see something marked 25% off, obviously that would be referred to as a discount, all right? So you're paying less. All right, now sometimes in the future, or I should say not sometimes, but in the future, you will be running businesses. All right? And your job as a business owner is to make a profit. And the reason why you make a profit is so you can live yourself. All right? You can buy things that you need to buy. So when you mark something up, right, you're selling it for more than you paid for it. All right? Because it wouldn't make sense to go out and buy something for $10 and sell it for $5. Everybody agree with that? All right, you would be losing money. All right, is everybody good with that information? So again, listen carefully. Today, I'm going to show you how you can go into a store and see exactly what the cost is going to be. Everybody good? So now, there's an easy way and there's a longer way. I'm going to show you the longer way first, and then I'm going to show you the simple way to do it. All right? So with question number 1, it says you have an MP3 player, and it costs $150. All right, you're going to resell it, but you're going to mark it up, what? 22%. So I'm going to, everybody write this first one down, exactly. All right, so if I'm going to mark it up by 22%, first thing I have to do is I have to figure out what 22% is. So I take $150, and then I multiply that by what? 0.22. So everybody do that for me. And that came up to be what? Exactly $33? Yes. All right. So the markup is $33. Now, of course, you wouldn't sell it for $33. You would sell it for what? There you go. You would sell it for $183. Which is the what? The $150 that you bought it for, plus the $33, which would mean you're selling it for what? $183. Everybody happy with that explanation? All right? No, that's not. That's the way most kids do it. All right? That's not how I want you to do it because you are more advanced. So here we go. Here's what I want to show you now. Now I need you to listen carefully. All right? Now I need you to listen. $150 represents, and I want everybody to put above $150. I want everybody to put, that represents 100%. And if you're going to mark it up 22%, that means you're going to add 22% to that. Which means if I add those together, I get what? I get 122%. So now what I want you to do is I want you to take the $150 of the 1.22. So now type in 1.22. Type that on the calculator now. And it equals what? $183. So essentially all I did was I leave out a step. All right, but I want everybody to understand you have to pay. When you walk into a store, you have to pay what percent for something? You pay 100% or there's going to be trouble, right? Now, if there's a 25% off sign, instead of paying 100%, you now only have to pay what? Yeah, you only have to pay 75%. All right? So what do most kids do? They take the price, they multiply by 0.25, and then they subtract it, correct? Most people don't care what the discount is. Most people just want to know, what do I have to pay for it? All right? And that's what we're discussing right now. So I want everybody to look at number 2. All right? What?
I have 2 questions. So you want us to do it the easier way?
Yes, we're just keep going with me.
And so for number one, for the 122%, you need your decimal over twice to the
Yes.
left. Okay.
Right. Or you could divide by 100. 122 divided by 100 is 1.22. That's why you're moving 2 places to the left. All right. So now, $600 represents what percent? 100%. And you're going to mark it up, which means you're going to add what? 31.5% to the price. Which means what percent am I looking at? 131.5%. So I'm going to take the price, which is what? $600. Then I'm going to multiply it by, who can tell me? No.
1.315.
Yes, thank you. 1.315. That's what I want you to multiply. Exactly. $789. Anybody else? Now all I'm asking is to double check, guys. That's all we're doing. All right, every once in a while you might hit a wrong button. All right. Now I'm moving on to question number 3, but first, before I move on to question number 3, you've got to establish whether or not that made any sense. Marking up, you're adding. Subtracting is when you get a discount. All right? So let's take a look at number 3. All right? Ben, what am I going to do on number 3? Right? Perfect. Perfect. Which is? And then what? $1.2 what? I knew that. 1.23. Very good job, Ben. So now go ahead, multiply 669 times 1.23. Everybody okay with $822.87? All right, Allison, you're up. Number 4. You have a dress. You're going to mark it up 35%, so tell me what to do. Exactly. Good. You're amazing. Tell me what that is. Now this one's a problem, so just read me the whole thing on your calculator, I think. Okay, now we have a problem because it's not rounded. We always round to the nearest penny, correct? So when you're rounding to the nearest penny, I want to make sure everybody understands we're looking at this number right here. Do you agree with that? So that would round to $21 and what? Yes, $21.94. Very good. Are we good with that? Okay. Yeah, no. Stay with me because I'm going to get to the discounts here in a minute. All right, just be patient. You can work a little ahead, of course. We're going to get there. Yes, but that's very good. All right. So for number 5, Kate, what am I doing? So what am I going to do? Times what? Times 1.27. Perfect. You tell me what that is. Everybody happy with that? 53.34. All right, Carter, you got a hard one, okay? But that's okay. That's all right. No, don't say that. All right. First of all, The thing that makes it hard is the what? The 4/5. Do you agree? Do you hear me? Hold up. I want to talk to her. Do you see me? The 4/5, girl?
Yeah.
Do you remember what decimal 4/5 is?
Is it
Do you know how to calculate?
what?
Do the calculate? Do 4 divided by 5. That's how you can do it. 4 divided by 5.
So,
Do you remember that now?
yeah.
4/5 is the same as 0.8. All right. So now this is 34.8%. You with me?
Yeah.
So now what do I have to do? Tell me the problem.
34.8. And then you multiply that.
By what?
By 8.9.
All right. So listen, you're almost right. Okay. But listen now. I want you to ask me when you don't know something. It's not doing any good writing the answers. It's not helpful. So look at all the other problems. This was 1.35. This was 1.315. This was 1.22, 1.23, 1.
So it's 1.34.
Yes, because it's 100% plus that. You hear me? All right, come on, go. So take 899 and multiply that by 1.348, and go ahead.
Maybe 12.11852.
So 12.118. So what to the nearest penny? What would that be? You have to look at yours on your calculator. Round it to the nearest penny. You said 12.118, right?
852.
Okay, so when you round to the nearest penny, which one of those is the penny?
Oh.
Come on, girl. You're too smart. So, what would I round that to?
You round it to 10.
No. This is 5 or more. So that goes up 1. Now, I don't even care if I had to review that. It's not a big deal. It really is not a big deal. But I reviewed that on the last problem or one of the other problems. Number 4. Yes, I don't want you copying it. You understand the difference? That's all I care about. Yeah, I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm trying to tell you, writing down the answer is not helpful. You have to do the problem and then tell me the answer. All right, that's what I'm looking for here. So you're going to do number 9, or number 7, I'm sorry. But you're going to do 7 before I give you the answer, and then you can tell whether or not you understand what we're doing. Hanson, what am I doing on number 7 now? Why is this one different?
Because it's a discount.
So instead of adding, you're going to, so what am I going to multiply? Now, everybody should be thinking in their head, what decimal is he going to be multiplying by? We just gave you a clue if you don't know. I would be multiplying by what?
0.88.
Why is that?
Because 100 minus 12 is 88.
100% minus 12% is 88%. Are you with me? Now look, don't daydream now, because everybody's affected by percentages, going out and buying and selling things. It's super important when you go to the store and it says 25% off. You got to know how to get the price. All right, so when you multiply that by 0.88, how much are you going to have to pay for the watch?
$140.
Somebody said $140.80. Is everybody happy with that?
Yes.
All right, $140.80 it is. Carly, do you agree with that? You're writing it down. It's not on your calculator, right? The answer is on your calculator. Then you're writing it down. That's not what I want. I want you to do the answer yourself. Multiply on your calculator 160 times 0.88, and then you can tell me if that's right or not. That's correct. Yeah, now you know. All right? All right, number 8. All right, Miles, what's up with number 8?
Number 8, and it's 15% of 24, that's the discount. So, it was 20 times,
20 what?
24 times 0.85.
Yes, 24 times 0.85. Now type that on the calculator and tell me what the answer is. Nope. Money, what is it?
Oh, $20.40.
Yes, think in terms of money, $20.40. That's how the answer is. All right, Catherine, you're up.
Okay, so for number 9, you would do 0.95 times 80.
Beautiful. And what is that?
That would be 76. So $76.
$76. Anybody have any questions with that? $76. All right, Miss Bain, you're up. Number 10, what do I do? Now you got to read carefully because they're going to bounce back and forth. So what am I doing?
So you're going to do
Uh-huh. Times what? I don't think so. Shh, look a little carefully. It's a what? That's what I said, yeah. So you're going to add 9%, not 1.09. Good job. Tell me what 14 times 1.09 is. How much? $15.26. Anybody agree? All right, feels good. Do it yourself. All right, here we go. On number 11, Jack.
So you do 100 plus 8 is 150.
Now we're past that from now on, guys. So all you have to do is tell me what you're multiplying.
10 times 1.08.
Beautiful.
And I got $10.80.
And somebody just confirmed. $10.80. Everybody happy?
Yeah.
All right, Jack, go ahead. Number 12.
It's a markup, so you have to do 43 times 1%,
Which
which is 1.2.
is?
Which equals $60. No, 51 cents.
It's all right. $51 and? Is everybody agreeing with 51.60?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Number, double check it. Cole, you're up. 13.
So you do 120 times 75.75.
Good job, buddy. Is that right, guys?
Yes,
That's what I got.
$90?
Yeah.
All right. All right, Hunter. Tell me about 14, buddy.
Okay. So one game costs $25 and has a 17% markup. So you take 25 times 0.17.
Times what? Let's do it the quick way.
0.17.
1.17.
Oh,
Do you understand me or not? Are you in your own world over there, or are you doing it the way I'm doing it? If you multiply by 0.17, then you're just going to have to add it in 25, right? Or you can just say what? 25.
1.17.
Now, are you okay with that or not? Because you're super smart, and you shouldn't be having this question on number 14. Do you understand what I'm saying? You sure? All right. So 25 times one more time, times what?
1.17.
Good job. 1.17, which is 29.25. Yes. All right. All right, I'm on question 15 now. Lander, here we go. You're up.
Discount, so you 100 minus 8 is 92. And 126 minus 0.92 is 115.
Is everybody good with that? $115.92. Everybody good?
Yeah.
All right, Jake, you're up, buddy.
Okay. So it's a discount, so you do $15 minus 1.10%.
What?
Okay. That's pretty.
Discount is how much?
The discount is 10%.
So how much would you have to pay? What percent?
You have to pay 90%.
Yes, that is correct. So I'm multiplying 15 times what?
0.9.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right. You said something crazy, and I want to make sure you're good. Do you understand that or not?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yes.
All right. So tell me what the answer is.
13.5
$13.50. All right. The reason why I'm questioning some of you guys, this should just be me getting to you and you just rattling off the numbers. That's all it should be. There shouldn't be any stumbling over what to write or what to say. All right, we've done 16 problems. You should be in fantastic shape. What?
If there's a discount of 2%, can you just divide by 2?
Why? 50% or 15?
15.
50, yeah. 50% is half off. You're up.
So the markup would be 114 times 1.3.
Wow. See, that's what I'm talking about, you guys. That's exactly what I want you to tell me. Now, I want to make sure that's correct. $118.56. Is everybody good with that?
Yes.
Good. All right, who hasn't? Has everybody done something? Go ahead. Emily, go. Mm-hmm.
So 75 equals 100%. And then you plus 6, and that's 100%.
So,
15
good job.
and then
Tell me what that is.
it's
$79.50. Are you happy with that? All right. 19. Let's just go. Allison. Oh, now this one, I understand what you're saying now. So there's a really quick way to do this. If something's a 50% discount, divide by 2. All right. So that was an easy one. Make sure you hear what I just said. Don't make it easier. Don't make it hard on yourself. Make it easy. 50% means you just pay half of it. And we can do the mental math on that. You should not have used a calculator to divide that by 2, of course, because that would just be 10 divided by 2 is 5, 4 divided by 2 is 2, 8 divided by 2 is 4. So you would say it's $524. Right? That's what you should be doing. All right, Allison, you're up with 20. What do I do? Hold up, look up, look up. What's the discount? Say again, you had to pay what? 100%, right? But you get an 18% discount. So if it was a markup, you would have been correct, 1.18. But you're not adding 18%, you are what? There you go, Allison. So 100 minus 18. So that would be what decimal? Yes. Now you just have to make sure you understand what I just said. Right? So tell me what that answer is. $77 and, did you say 90? Does everybody agree with that?
That's what I got. That's
All right. Here we go. Kate, you're up. 21. Which is? Or we would say $33.30. All right, Carly. You're up. Tell me what to do. Come on now, nice and smooth.
So 18
Good job, girl.
times 10.7.
Nice work.
And then that would equal 19.26.
You see how that's how easy math could be for you. If you sit down and just let me teach you and do the work. Does everybody agree it's 1926?
Yes.
Yeah, guys, it could be that easy for everybody. Seriously. 22 problems later, you should be going, come on, do we have to keep going? Right? But this is super important. Hopefully you understand how this is completely relevant to what you do every single day. All right? It's nice to know when you walk into the store, you can tell the person how much you have to pay. All right. So let's go. Yeah, Caroline, I'll let you do 23. Just tell me what to do. We don't have to read it.
okay, so 15 times 0.6
Yes.
equals $9.
Look how nice that is, guys. Go into the store. Now you know how to tell somebody what 40% off is. All right? You don't have to do the discount. Now, does everybody agree? I could say, what's the discount? Then you would have to just multiply it by what? 0.4 to get the discount. Is everybody hearing me on that? All right, so you got to make sure you read the question. All right? Now, number 24, due to the increased rate of its rent, they had to mark up the helium by 7%. So, what is the new price? What is the new price going to be? You want to give it a shot?
Sure.
What is it?
So, what was the original price?
$7.
Okay, so $7, and then they had to mark it up by 7%.
Right.
Okay, so it'd be 7, and then times 1.07,
Good job.
which is 7.1.
$7.49. Perfect. 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 Okay. So number 25, Cecil Home Builders are offering 10% off. So if the cost was going to be $12,000, how do I figure out what the total bill is? The new one. Jack, what would I do? Yes. I don't care which one. Go.
Okay, so
Steal his thunder. That's what I like.
number 25. Okay, so it's 10% off. So the discount would be 12,000 times 0.90.
Exactly.
10,800.
Exactly. Good work. $10,800. $10,800. Everybody with me? Any questions or concerns? All right. I really think that's pretty easy. All right. And hopefully you understand it better now about all the percentage signs that are on the stores. All right. So now all I want you to do is to finish off the what? The first worksheet. Now again, if you'll notice, I did not write just the answer on a single one. Not a single one. I want the price and what you're multiplying it by, and then the answer. Is everybody hearing me? I didn't say that. All of it. All right? It's a 5-minute lesson or a 10-minute lesson if you're paying attention. All right? Get to work.